Assalamu alaikum. Hope everybody is well and safe. Hope everybody's Ramadan is going well. Today I'm making a meat lamb shoulder pilau, and this easily serves 10 people, this recipe that I'm going to make today. So to start off with, I've got 6 onions. I'm going to be using 6 tea mugs of rice. So I've got 6 onions thinly sliced here in my pot. I've got a full bulb of garlic and ginger that I'm going to peel and keep to the side. To these onions I've added some oil and some cumin seeds and let this cook on a medium flame to a golden brown colour. A good way to know how many onions to use in pilau rice is to use 1 onion per cup of rice. Not the measuring cups that we use for baking, I'm talking about the tea cups, mugs that we drink tea in. So for each cup of rice I use 1 onion. And also per cup of rice I use 1 heaped teaspoon of salt. So I'm using 5 cups of rice today. The onions were slightly smaller, so I've used 6, and I'm adding 5 teaspoons of salt to this mixture. I'm using half the salt in the onions and half the salt I'll use when I'm boiling the lamb. In the whole spices I've got bay leaves, dried red chillies, a cinnamon stick, a tablespoon of crushed coriander seeds, a teaspoon of cumin seeds because I had already put cumin seeds in the onion, black pepper, a tablespoon of whole black pepper, and the crushed garlic and ginger there. I'm going to add some of the whole spices into the garlic and ginger and crush them further. I've also got 2 black cardamoms in there as well because my children don't like bits in the rice, so if I've crushed it up it's easier for them to eat as well that way. So here I'm just adding in the whole black cardamoms in there along with the black pepper and cloves and any other spices that need grinding, and gonna add this mixture into the lamb and cook it in some water. I'm going to add enough water to cover all the meat and spices, and this is going to create a soup in which the rice is going to cook. Also going to add in here the rest of the salt. Some of it we put in the onions and the rest in here of the 5 teaspoons of salt, and then the water, and this will cook for about an hour. If you use a pressure cooker obviously it's done quicker, but I've chosen to do it in a normal pot today, and this will create a nice stock, and then we're gonna cook the rice in here once we've added this to the onions. Now once the lamb is soft, I'm going to transfer all that stock into this fried onion mixture, and going to make sure that I've got enough fluid in there. So for 5 cups of rice I use 1.5 cup of water per cup of rice. Once this has come to a boil I'm adding in the rice. So just as a tip, whilst there's lots of water in here, we can mix it with a wooden spoon and not cause any damage. Once the water has evaporated and we can see more of the rice, then it's not wise to use a wooden spoon. It's better to use a flat edged metal spoon, which I'm going to use in a bit, and that causes the rice not to break. If we go in there with the wooden spoon and start mixing, then it causes the rice to break. Okay, so from this point I'm going to stop using the wooden spoon because the rice has soaked up most of the water in there and it's going to break if I carry on with that. So I'm going to change to this and be very gentle, just helping the rice from the bottom to lift it to the top so that the fluid from the top can go to the bottom. Not gonna go in there mixing it hard or anything, just gently help it, and once this has dried and it's almost dry is when we will put it on a simmer. Before it goes on a simmer, I am sprinkling some garam masala over the top. To put the rice on dum or simmer, you can use kitchen foil that I normally use as well, or just get a thin tea towel like this one, place it around the lid and secure it on top of the pot neatly, and then place the pot on a very low heat for 20 minutes. And again, after the 20 minutes, still use the flat edged wide spoon to mix the rice gently from the side to the top. So here is my traditional authentic pilau rice. It turned out really well. I hope you try the recipe and I hope you enjoyed the video. Ramadan Mubarak again.